as we get set for a division rematch, Brock. Ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball.
First play of the game, and already an incredible catch. Big game, 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Complete to number 81. It's a gain of 8.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
That's good for the Titans.
Sticking to the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
He's going to throw it again. This one's caught. He takes this forward over the middle to about the 39. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Third and long. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yeah, we don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And the Texans first down.
And in motion, out of the slot.
At the 33-yard line.
First and 10, around to Mixon. Crashes through a tackle. He's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. short gain. Enough for a new set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Stroud throwing here on first. Pass it in close. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Makes it on the counter. Works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Stroud on the sneak. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 20-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
And the Texans first down. A gain of a
Offense
yard.
already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and it sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Texans.
Looking inside the red zone. That's got it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Airing it out to stop this drive. Has the connection to Ridley. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. He's calling his own number again. And he's tackled for no gain.
He's brought down at the
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Left side, cut by Ridley. Gets it to the 15. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans break the tie here in the 1st. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, When you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now for Stroud. Gets this over. Oh, he loses the football. And the Titans have the recovery.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. He keeps it himself. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He dodged the tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, they're going to throw. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be second down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
16 yards. And the Texans first down.
Throwing to Stroud. Kmet brings it in. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. This one's to Kirk out left side. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
It's a loss of 2.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Running back, motioning right. Stroud now on 3rd. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
6 yards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Completed over the middle. It's a foot race. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 13-point lead. With that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
21. Texans 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Looking underneath here to Nixon. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Running for it, Mixon. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Not by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
A gain of 4.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. That's his way through a tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Turpin back deep to return. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He's going to take it and run. It's on the turf, balls in, he lost it. And the Texans have recovered it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
In a situation like that, I mean, this is a perfect situation in football. Offensively, just get out of your own end zone. But those defenses, they can just smell it. It's like they taste it, and they know you've got your back against the wall. They're aggressive. They take the ball away. That is a win-win for this defense.
Out now come the Texans on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. Tried to throw on 1st down. Goes line in his back. Nixon. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and goal, Houston.
Heads out on the bootleg. The back grabs it. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
There connects on the extra point. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
To John Mechie. That's a gain of 7.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
It's a gain of
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Titans first down.
Back now, pressure coming. Right back to Ridley, caught again. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Ridley. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
2nd down, looking for options. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
I know we get so enamored with a one-handed catch, an amazing throw, but I am telling you, that kick from that distance is just as impressive. The leg strength, the power, he drives it low, and he finds a way to get an enormous 3 points.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, Stroud. Catch made. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Brings it in. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of 1 yard. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Kick the running back in motion. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Texans at a deficit. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
5-yard pickup.
Shotgun now for Stroud.
3rd down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 28 out of that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. They're throwing it. He finds Tigger Kokro for the grab. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Titans first down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He keeps it and takes off. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Going now on first down. It's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down pass play coming. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short, but they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up third.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route run away. You see,
Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
that doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on Miami. And it's Justin Herbert. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Begin with a Mixon run. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 3.
Stroud now on third. Puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
43 yards. And the Texans first down. of 43 yards. First down, Houston.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw by Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Jordan battled there defensively.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
It's a gain of 18. And the Texans first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
And the Titans first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. Then up to the 43.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Calvin Ridley. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Calvin Ridley.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They get 27 on the play, and the Titans will have a first down.
Another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain. They are throwing it again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
And the Titans first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 16-point ball game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead.
38. Texans 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Shoots away from one. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. Gets some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
Ground again with Mixon. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and 3.
Mixon gets it again on second down. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His third total score in this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
38. Texans 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that to his back, Tony Pollard. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They're going to throw it to the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Out left, Diamond makes the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line.
And that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Clock is back here. It's Pollard. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Titans 1st down.
To throw now. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. 1st down, Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. And that's got it left side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy when you're on 2nd down.
Good run there, about 9. It's still 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. Low finding his back, Mixon. And they don't get much out of his pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Titans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10, looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jalen Petrie.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. Bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
First and 10 from the 41.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll give to Mixon up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Texans first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
Shotgun now, first round. Hawkins and holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Turpin with a return. Oh, look at the spin cycle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Titans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He's got Ricky here on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's a throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
The pass intended for Tony Pollard, incomplete.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Rolling from the gun here. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the 2nd half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. 1st and 10, running Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Put the body on the line for his team. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Throwing on seconds. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Texans are in the nickel. Third down. They'll throw it. Has it at the 7. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Texans losing by 7. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down, they need 7. Now to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chip.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. Enough to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been throughout this game, Brock, we've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here he is to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
On the play. It's 4th down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Back to throw. Complete to Dell. He'll go down after pushing this up. The 29.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Stroud. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. The Texans set to punt. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Timeout on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. They'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. It almost as he caught it. So does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Titans 1st down.
And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This a 54-yarder. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. First down, Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
The Texans 1st down.
One final shot here. He's got it. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.